And this next question is in a similar vein, which is what is some advice you wish you had received from a senior professional when you were a young professional, early career researcher?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, well, at the beginning, I told you I was fortunate enough to have had exposure to academic research. So
Hmm.
you think that I would understand this advice that I'm going to talk about, but turns out I never really reflected on that process. So the advice that, I wish I had received from a senior professional would have to be that academic work is a lot like entrepreneurship, where you have to not only manage projects and people, but also be resourceful and seek opportunities for funding and professional
Hmm.
development. And as researchers, we're identifying problems, building teams, raising grant or capital, taking risk, and failing often. And trying again. And that cycle continues, except that in this case, our product happens to be knowledge, and profit, if I may so, happens to be public good. And so in my case, I got into this profession for better or worse, mostly because I just wanted to write papers. And I happened to work with fantastic professors who I loved while being an undergrad. You can still do those. And there exists a lot of higher level of independence and scholarly career. Yet I think not many people tell you that academic work is probably one of the most under-recognized forms of entrepreneurship, and that's something I wish the advice I had got from a more seasoned professional.
I agree with you largely because somebody, of a very good friend of mine who is also in academia, actually mentioned this to me.
Okay.
And it really gave me perspective as an early career researcher to actually manage things in a way
Right.
to get things, get the projects moving forward. So this is, and you are not the first person in my conversations as part of Economists Unplugged who has brought this up. So yeah, you are absolutely correct. This hopefully resonates with many people who are tuning in.